What's going on, yo? Y'all know what time it is. Time to make some gains. Gains o'clock. So today I want to talk about, how to get these massive boulder shoulders. People always ask, how you get those 3D delts, the ones where like it feels like the rear delts are like, popping out, like where you get that standing rear delt and people think you're on something. Those kind of 3D delts. So one thing you got to do, which was a major game changer for me, overhead press. Solid overhead press. If you can increase your strength on the overhead press, truth be told, it will guarantee that your not only your traps and your shoulders and all your delts, because there's three parts of your delts, right? You got your front, your medial, and then you got your rear, right? So there's like three heads, and overhead press, strict overhead press, that will hit all three heads, and you're gonna get some of your trap action. You know what I'm saying? And so that trap action going on too. So yeah, overhead press 5x5. That's a good technique that I've been doing early on. But you can also do it where you do 3 to 4 sets, whereas the beginning sets are higher rep range, lower weight. The end sets are like towards your third or fourth set is going to be a lower rep range but a heavier weight, and then you can drop it and then get some more reps in there. Do like 2 sets of 10 to 12 with a lighter load, and you're just doing the repetition. So then that way, not only are you activating the muscle, but you're also training your nervous system for that specific movement. Because overhead presses, people think that it's not an easy movement, right? Like your nervous system has to get used to it. You're actually using a whole lot of more muscles than you actually think, because since you're standing, you're activating your core. Your back is also involved. You squeeze your glutes, gives you more stability. So a lot is going on there. Overhead press, killer workout, killer exercise. Highly recommend. Second thing you want to do, of course, dumbbell press. Dumbbell press, that's like your cream of the crop for dumbbell shoulder press or Arnold press, right? Arnold press is you're just going like this. I recommend that with maybe a lighter weight, and then shoulder press, you're just strictly shoulder pressing up and down like that. I got to get some demonstration videos, but I'm sure you've seen it. But I get some demonstration videos for y'all. Dumbbells, they're great because you can actually control like where you stop, your range of motion, and that really, like, you can also incorporate like time under tension, because something like overhead press, a lot of power is involved there. Dumbbell press, you can do it slow and controlled. You can really feel every like fiber of every muscle working, and you can really fatigue the muscle that way, and that's gonna stimulate that growth. The third thing I'd say is those ticky-tacky exercises that nobody likes, which is your side raises, your side lateral raises, your rear delts. Either if it's face pulls, either if it's like a machine or a cable where you're just kind of pulling it, and activating that small little muscle. I used to do it on the pec deck. So if you sit on the pec deck, you're not facing the pec deck, you're leaning on the back, and you're flying like this, right? The handles, that's for your chest. What I do is I face the opposite. I will put my chest on the seat facing that way. I'll grab the handles and then I'll pull it here, and that's gonna hit your rear delts instead. So that's one way to do it. You can do cable, rope, face pulls, and those muscles, those small little muscles, they actually prevent injury. If you were to work on, like, even without weights, if you can like lie on a bench on your stomach and do those Y exercises where you're just putting your hands up like that. I need to get a holder, man, for this. But anyway, yeah, you're putting your hands up like that, like in a Y shape. If you can repeat that for 12 to 15 reps, 3-4 sets, you'll see how much those little muscles start to burn. But if you can do that, That's not only that's gonna prevent you from injury, but that's gonna get you stronger in the long run. And that's basically like an armor, a shield for your shoulders. So those are the three things that I would say mainly for shoulders. Those are all you need, honestly. Like, in my opinion, that's what I've been doing. I haven't done anything insanely special. That's all I did was overhead press, dumbbell shoulder press, and then those accessories, which is like side delt, rear delt, face pulls. Those are all hitting those, those smaller muscles of the part of the shoulder. And I also do a lot of those rehabilitation exercises, even though I don't need rehab. I think everybody should do it just because, it's great for longevity. All right, y'all, that's all I got. Formally out.